ஹலோ வணக்கம் 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 மை டியர் கெத்து பேட்ச் பசங்களா என்னையா எல்லாரும் தயாரா ஆர் யூ ஆல் எக்ஸைட்டட் ஆர் யூ ஆல் ரெடி ஷால் வி ஆல் கெட் ஸ்டார்டட் ஸோ வாங்க சால்வ் பண்ணலாம் லெட்ஸ் கெட் ஸ்டார்டட் வித்வுட் எனி ஃபர்தர் டிலே ஐ ஹோப் திஸ் செஷன் வில் பி யூஸ்ஃபுல் ஃபார் யூ லெட்ஸ் ஹாவ் அ குட் டைம் ஓகே ஸோ ஐ ஹோப் த ஆடியோ அண்ட் வீடியோ ஆர் கிளியர் பசங்களா எல்லாருக்கும் ஆடியோ வீடியோ கிளியராடா ஆரம்பிக்கலாமா ஸோ பசங்களா I have collected around 75 questions la. I finished my class yesterday at 11 o'clock. So, நம்ம முடிஞ்ச அளவு solve பண்ணலாம் and if we complete everything, it will be a good revision for you. And நீங்க தூங்குனீங்களான்னு தெரியல, நான் தூங்கல, நான் இந்த செஷன் முடிச்சுட்டு தான் போய் தூங்கணும். ஓகே சாட்ல எவனோ சொல்றான் சார் நானும் தூங்கல சார் பரவாயில்லடா டே எக்ஸாம் எழுதிட்டு வந்து படுத்துக்கோங்க சரியா ஸோ ஆரம்பிக்கலாம் let me not waste your time let's get started. The very first question is here. A point charge is situated at a distance of r from a short electric dipole on its axis experiences a force F. If the distance of the charge is 2r, then the force on the charge will be. Can you tell me what is the answer for this? Force on the charge will be what? Force on the charge will be equal to Q into E. So let's say the charge is Q. Okay, the force will be Q into E. What is E? E on the axis for a dipole, E on the axis for a dipole is what? 2kp by r cube. Because here we have a short electric dipole. So your r is much greater than A. Got it? Are you all clear? So it is 2kp by r cube. So it is inversely proportional. So this is constant and this is inversely proportional to r cube. So the force is inversely proportional to r cube. Okay. So if a distance 2r achina, answer will be F by 8. That's it. Are you all clear? Ellarku okay vada? Happy ah? Direct formula. Force enadhu charge into electric field. Chariya? An electric field for a dipole on its axis. For a dipole on its axis, the electric field is given by this formula. You can note it down. Okay. 2kp by r cube provided r is much larger than A. Okay, that is for a short dipole. Okay, so your force will be inversely proportional to r cube. Another answer F by 8. ஏன்னா distance double ஆயிருக்கு. Distance double ஆனா force வந்து 1 by 8 times ஆயிரும். ஏன்னா distance double ஆனா distance ஓட cube வந்து 8 times ஆயிரும். So inversely proportional. அதனால தான் 1 by 8. சரியா? So அடுத்த கேள்வி let's go forward. Quick. So this is from the chapter EM waves. So this is called displacement current. So this is called displacement current. Displacement current directly it's a formula. It is epsilon naught d phi E by dt. Okay va? Are you all clear? Ellarku okay va? It's a direct formula. Displacement current. They'll ask you what is the correction for Ampere circuit law? What should we include? Apart from enclosed current, you also have to include displacement current, which is epsilon naught d phi E by dt. That is because of the electric field between the plates of the capacitor. Okay, next one. For a concave mirror of focal length f, the minimum distance between object and its image is. For a concave mirror of focal length f, the minimum distance between an object and its real image is. What is the answer? The answer is 0 because for a concave mirror, you can have image at the place of object when it is at the center of curvature. When it is at the center of curvature, image is here, object is here, same place. So the minimum distance is 0 because both of them are at the same spot. So for a concave mirror, this is possible. That is why the answer is 0. I hope you liked it. Let's go. We can finish by 6:30. Okay. I think before 6:30, 6 itself we will finish so that you can revise after that. Okay va? சந்தோஷமா? ஒரு 6:30 குள்ள முடிச்சிடலாம். அதுக்கப்புறம் நீங்க போய் ரிவைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Okay. ஏன்னா I have brought only 75 questions. அதுக்கு மேல கொண்டு வரல. சரியா? இத சொல்லுங்கடா டேய். Magnitude of electric field due to a point charge at a distance of 4. It is kq by r square. Okay, now the same charge is giving 16 Newton per coulomb as the electric field. Then what should be the distance? That's it. Divide both. If I divide both KQ, KQ will go. So R square by 4 square is equal to 9 by 16. So R square is 9. So R is equal to 3 meters. So the answer is 3. Are you all clear? Everybody happy with that? Shall I move forward? Yeah, it's a very simple question. I hope you guys liked it. Shall I proceed? Very good. Superb. Next question. Next question is dipole potential. Dipole potential, what is the formula? Potential because of a dipole is Kp dot r cap by r square. So that is potential because of a dipole. Okay. So potential is a scalar, guys. That's why you have dot product. It's not cross product, it's dot. So dot vacha, you will get scalar product. Okay. So the answer is 1 by x square. That's the right answer because it's 1 by r square. Okay. It is 1 by x square. I hope all of you are clear. Shall I move forward? Very good. Let's go. Next one. This is a nice question. This is a nice question. Let's see if you guys can handle it. Okay. So you have an EMF. Okay. You have an EMF and you have internal resistance. Okay. It is connected to a resistor R. Okay. And the current flowing is I. Now they're asking what is internal resistance. Okay, this is a setup. So pasangla, the voltage across this, that is V. So what is V? V is equal to E minus IR. Okay. Are you all clear? V is equal to E minus IR. So what is R? R is equal to E minus V by I. So that is your R. That is your R. But what is I? So now, listen carefully. These two places, the potential is terminal potential V. So that is the potential difference across these 2 points. So potential difference across the resistor is V and current flowing is I, same current. So V is equal to IR. So I is equal to V by R. So I will replace I with V by R. So the answer is option D. Very good question. Very good question. I have explained it conceptually. Chumma maggachi soladinga. I want you to understand this. It is not that great. It is a very easy question. Okay. I hope all of you are clear. Shall I move forward? Very good. I hope you liked it. Please know how to solve this. You can go through it later. I have explained everything. You can go through this video again once before you go to the exam. Okay. So yeah, next question. Can you try this? Again, a nice question. Very nice question from magnetic effects, 4th chapter. Okay. From 4th chapter, let's see how you guys can solve this. Everybody, quick. Sikironda. Day pasangla, 70-80 questions read day. I cannot explain too many times. Please try to follow. Illana video 3 paru. Okay va? Ena in the questions na mudikanuna, it will take 1 hour, 1.5 hours. I want to finish by 6 o'clock so that you can revise what you studied. Pasangla idu romba nalla kelvida. Okay. Do you want me to repeat previous question? How many of you want me to repeat? How many of you want me to repeat previous question? Do you all want me to repeat? Yeah? Pone kelvi okay danda? No, right? Yeah. So I think most of you have got it. So let's solve this question. So this question is based on your, which one? B dot dl is equal to mu naught I enclosed. So it's your Ampere's circuital law. Okay. So let's try to use that. Okay. So first case, first case, you have a long wire. You have a long wire of radius A, but we are finding at A by 2. We are finding at A by 2. So A by 2 means I will take this portion alone. I will take this chinna portion. Okay. So B dot dl integral is mu naught into I enclosed. So magnetic field will be radial. So B dot dl will be B into 2 pi a by 2 because magnetic field will be radial at all points. So B dot dl will be B into the circumference, 2 pi into radius. That will be equal to mu naught into I enclosed. What is I enclosed? Motta current I. Appa pi r square area la I. Appo pi a by 2 whole square la evlo current? The current will be I by 4. The current will be I by 4. Illaya? Ena mulu circle la evlo current. Appa in the area la evlo current? In the area la I by 4. So the current is I by 4. Got it? So what is B? The magnetic field is going to be how much? It is going to be mu naught I by 4 pi A. Right? So that is going to be your magnetic field. I hope all of you are clear. So that is B1. That is B1. Now similarly find B2. B2 is very easy. Okay. B2 is very easy. Chariya, B2, B2, let's find it out. What is B2? B2 is outside. Okay. B2 is outside. So B2 patina, it is outside the wire. Okay. So it is the radius A na, B2 is 2A. So I want B2 here. Okay. So that distance is 2A. Okay. So now again Ampere's circuital law. B dot dl is equal to mu naught I enclosed. So it's going to be B dot dl is what? dl is circumference. Ampere's circuit, Ampere's loop that you're taking, circumference. So that will be 2 pi into R. 2 pi into R is equal to mu naught into I enclosed. Current enclosed is full current. Full current. So B is equal to mu naught I by 4A. Again same. Again same. So both of them are equal. Answer is option B. Super ah. Did you all like it? Where level ah? Maasana kelviya. Taramana kelviya. So this is an application of Ampere's law. I hope all of you are clear. Shall I move forward? Ellaru happy ah pasangla? Yes. Great. It's a very good question. It was asked in board exam. Okay. So pasangla day, I cannot repeat too often today. Please don't make me explain again. Try to follow it. இல்லனா வீடியோவை திருப்பி பாருங்க. ஏனா நிறைய கேள்வி இருக்குடா டேய். நிறைய கேள்வி இருக்கு. சோ திருப்பி என்னால ரிப்பீட் பண்ண முடியாது. சோ அத சொல்றப்பே ஒழுங்கா கவனிங்க. ஓகே? அடுத்த கேள்வி. An electron experiences a force. What is the electric field? It's a very easy question. Force is equal to E into electric field. Okay வா? So force எவ்வளோ 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 16. That is equal to minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 into E. So அப்போ E எவ்வளோ? So 1.6 cancel. So it's going to be minus 10 to the power 3. So that is your electric field. So electric field is minus 10 to the power 3. So that is option B. Okay? It's a very simple, straightforward question. இப்படியும் கேட்பாங்க. இதுக்கும் தயாரா இருங்க. Okay வா? I hope all of you are clear. Nothing much here. Let's go to the next question. Okay, next question is over here. Everybody try to solve it. Quick. So when light goes from one medium to another, when light goes from air to a medium or whatever, what doesn't change? Your frequency does not change. Your frequency does not change. Please remember that. That is very important. That is very important. What does not change? Your frequency does not change. So your velocity is directly proportional to lambda because V is equal to nu lambda. So velocity and lambda are proportional because frequency is constant. Okay. So now velocity in medium is 1.5. Velocity in air is 3 into 10 to the power 8. Lambda in medium is 230. So velocity double ஆனா lambda double ஆகும். velocity double ஆனா lambda double ஆகும். So answer is the lambda in air is 460 nanometer. So that is the right answer. It is not 230. Day frequency தான் மாறாது, lambda மாறும். Frequency தான் மாறாது, lambda மாறும். புரியுதா? So the answer is option C, 460. I hope all of you are clear. Did you like it? So V is proportional to lambda. So medium la velocity இவ்ளோ, air la it is equal to velocity in vacuum. We all know that. Because refractive index of air, you take it approximately 1. So that means velocity in air is equal to C. So velocity in air is 3 into 10 to the power 8. So medium la air ku varappo velocity double ஆகுது. Velocity double ஆனா lambda double ஆகும். Lambda double ஆகும். Okay? ஏனா frequency constant. ஏனா frequency constant. சரியா? Great. அடுத்த கேள்வி. Please try to solve it. Okay, answer A. Yeah, that's correct da. Ena h nu is equal to h nu naught plus E into stopping potential. Okay, so this is your y-axis, right? Y-axis la enadhu? Y-axis you have this. So this is your y-axis and x-axis you have frequency. So this is x-axis. So y is equal to, I have to write mx plus c. So அப்படி எழுதுனா stopping potential is equal to h nu minus h nu naught by E. So this is your slope. So your slope is h by E. So h by E is your slope. அப்ப product of slope and magnitude of charge. Product of slope and magnitude of charge. That's nothing but Planck's constant. So that's nothing but Planck's constant. Answer is H. Okay? Are you all clear? H by E slope la day. ஆனா அவன் என்ன கேக்குறான்? Slope magnitude of electron multiply பண்ணும். You have to take the product of slope and magnitude of charge. So அது ரெண்டையும் multiply பண்றப்போ H வரும். So அதனால தான் answer is option A. Let's go to the next one. Okay? Try to solve this. Everybody try to be quick, guys. Come on, we will finish. Verum 70 slides da. I didn't bring 100 questions, around 75 slides. Adha mudichittu neenga poi padinga. Adile na ellathiyum cover பண்ணிடுவேன். சரியா? Don't worry. Okay? So இதுல என்ன answer? இதாண்டா incident light frequency. So incident light frequency na h into nu. So h on the 6.6 into 10 to the power minus 34 into 6.4 into 10 to the power 14. So idha h nu. H nu on the in joules. H nu is equal to work function plus kinetic energy. Okay va? So now this is in joules, this is in electron volt. So idu joules, idu electron volt. So ellame electron volt ah maathilama. Ena answer electron volt. So when you convert joules to electron volt, divide by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Yeah? So can you guys do that? Everybody? Great. So now let's convert it. When I convert joules to electron volt, so I'm going to divide by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. So 1.6, 6.4, 4. And that will be what? That will be 2.4 around, 2.5. So this will be 2.5 EV. Correct? இதெல்லாம் multiply பண்ணி பாருங்க. 2.5 EV is equal to 2.4 EV plus kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is how much? Kinetic energy is equal to 2.5 minus 2.14. So that will be 0.36. So that's option A. That's the answer. Did you all like it? Are you all clear? Everybody happy with this? Shall I move forward? Yup. சந்தோஷமாடா. B வருது. B A வாடா. You can calculate it perfectly. நான் ரொம்ப approximate பண்ணிருக்கேன். கொஞ்சம் perfect calculate பண்ணுங்க. 6.6 into 4 எவ்வளோடா? That will be 24, 26.4. Okay va? So 26.4 na, yeah, I think B will be a better answer. Yeah. Okay. I think B should be the right answer. Okay. I think not A. B the right. Okay. Because it comes around be 2.6 EV. So 2.6 minus 0.14 and 0.5 approximately. 0.5 approximately. So 0.5 is the right answer. It should have been B. But yeah, concept புரிஞ்சிச்சுல. Happy ah? Okay. முன்னாடி போலாமா? Are you all happy? Clear ala? சந்தோஷமா? Joule to electron volt divide by 1.6. Okay. See, 1 EV is okay. So joules to electron volt, you have to divide by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. That is what will give you electron volt. Okay. So this is a conversion. Please note it down. It's a very straightforward formula. Nothing much to do. Answer is B dot A. Maathi eludinga. Please, I think that is a calculation mistake. B is correct. Okay. Next one. Balmer series. This is from the chapter. Answer is A va. Day. Sarida. Right now, let's not worry about it. Calculation, you guys take care. Now, I have explained the concept. I have explained everything. Calculation, you guys take care. Okay. So now, this is from the chapter called atoms. So atoms la first Lyman, Balmer, அப்புறம் Paschen, அதுக்கப்புறம் you have bracket, அப்புறம் Fund, அப்புறம் Humphrey, இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய சீரிஸ் இருக்கும். So Lyman வந்து n equal to 1 லேருந்து, Balmer வந்து n equal to 2. So we know that energy is equal to 13.6 EV into Z square by N square with a minus sign. So that is the energy of a given state, a given orbit. Okay, energy of a given state. Now we want to find maximum and minimum frequency. See, maximum frequency is when it goes out. Okay, from n equal to 2 to infinity. Okay, so maximum frequency another. Maximum frequency is when it goes from n equal to 2 to infinity. So 13.6, since it is hydrogen, so Z square is 1. Z square is 1 by Balmer is 2 minus infinity. Why infinity? Because maximum frequency. Maximum means it should go out. Then minimum frequency is when it goes to the second state. Okay, minimum frequency is when it goes from second to third. ஏன்னா அதான் பக்கத்துல. ஏன்னா Balmerனா from n equal to 2 you can go anywhere. So இதான் Balmer. So up to infinity. So Balmer means from here you can come here, or from second here you can come here. Okay va? So this is going to have the maximum energy. Got it? I hope all of you are clear. Minus 1 by, this is going to be minimum. So 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 3 square. Now this is frequency maximum, this is frequency minimum. So divide them, get the ratio. So frequency maximum by frequency minimum is equal to, what do you have? This is 1 by 4 divided by 5 by 36. So answer is 9 by 5. So 9 by 5 is the right answer. I hope you liked it. Okay? Are you all clear? Shall I move forward? Everybody happy with this? முன்னாடி போலாமாடா? Okay, so let's go to the next one. So this is from semiconductors. From semiconductors, few topics are important. So this is one of the important formulas. So Ne into Nh is equal to Ni square. So this is important formula pasangla. This is important formula pasangla. Cheriya. So either substitute panna you will get the answer. Okay. So Ne da veno. So Ne is equal to Ni square. Ni square divided by NH. That's it. So divide it, you will get the answer. How much does that come out to be? That will be coming out to be 5 into 10 to the power 9. So that is going to be your answer. I hope all of you are clear. Okay. Answer is option C. Everybody okay? Very good. So now let's move forward. So what is the RMS value of the voltage here? So RMS value formula is square root of integral 0 to t your v square dt by integral 0 to t dt. So this is your answer. Okay, wow. So now this will become what? Root of integral 0 to t by 2. In our 0 to t by 2, it is v0 square dt plus t by 2 to t, it is 0. It is 0. T by 2 to t, it is 0. Divided by, this is the time period t da. Okay. So that will be what? Square root of v0 square dt on the 0 to t by 2. So it is v0 square t by 2 divided by t. So answer is t cancel. So it will be root of v0 square by 2. So answer is v0 by root 2. So v0 by root 2 is the right answer. Okay. This is how you solve it. Okay. v0 by root 2 is the right answer. I hope all of you are clear. Shall I move forward? Yep. Day the director சொல்ல முடியாதுடா. Director, you can't tell this. You can't tell this directly. Okay, you have to solve and only tell. Solve பண்ணாம director சொல்ல முடியாது. Okay, great. Next one. Very easy question, conceptual. Very easy question, conceptual. Try to solve it. YDC ல sum போடுங்க சார். இருக்கு. வரேன். அதுக்கு தான் வரேன். வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. எல்லாமே இருக்கு. Okay, so பசங்களா electron வந்து magnetic field ல speed மாறாது. So answer same. Speed மாறாது. Electron ஓட speed மாறாது. ஏனா direction தான் மாறும். Because the force is q v cross b. Okay, so the force on an electron is q v cross b. So v cross b will be perpendicular. So this force is perpendicular to the direction of perpendicular to the velocity. Okay, it is perpendicular to velocity. So perpendicular to velocity now, it will not increase velocity, it will only change the direction. It will only change the direction. So electron will change direction but will not change speed. Speed means what? Magnitude of velocity. So the magnitude of velocity will not change. That will be same. Okay, only the direction will change. So speed will remain the same. That's the right answer. Next question. Young's double slit experiment. The fringe width is beta. If the entire apparatus is immersed in a liquid, what will be the new fringe width? If the entire apparatus is immersed in a liquid, what will be the new fringe width? The answer is option C. Why? Because we know fringe width is lambda d by d. Okay, but lambda depends on refractive index. Lambda is dependent on refractive index. I hope all of you are aware, right? So if you are immersing in a liquid of refractive index mu, then the new lambda will be like this. So new lambda will be old lambda by mu. So this is old fringe width. So the new fringe width is old fringe width by mu. So that's your answer. Are you all clear? Everybody happy? So lambda will depend on your refractive index. Very important. Okay. I hope you're all clear. Let's go forward. Artha kelvi. Very easy question. Very easy question. But don't worry, I have tough questions also. எல்லாமே tough. Starting like காமிச்சிட்டா நீங்க பயந்துருவீங்கல. So I have very tough questions also. Wait for it. CBSE has good questions also. Okay, great. So the answer is 1.7. 3.2 minus 1.5. All that. Okay, 3.2 minus 1.5, that's it. Okay, because h nu is equal to work function plus EV stopping. So h nu is 3.2 electron volt. That is equal to work function plus stopping potential is 1.5. So 1.5 into E. So that is nothing but 1.5 EV. So this is nothing but 1.5 EV. So idu subtract panna, what will you get? 1.7 EV. That is your work function. So that's why answer is option B. I hope you're all clear. I hope you're all clear. Now let's move forward to the next question. Let's go. This is a theoretical question. This is a theoretical question. What is the answer? When you have a plane wavefront, which is incident on a concave mirror, what will happen? What will happen? It'll tappu. Nariya per tappu. Answer is C. Okay. It will form a spherical wavefront of radius of curvature r by 2. Okay. It's a theoretical question. Plane wavefront, incident on concave mirror, after reflection, it'll have radius of curvature r by 2. It will form spherical wavefront with radius of curvature r by 2. Okay, that's the answer. Okay, next one. What is the answer here? The threshold voltage is 0.7. Is it forward or reverse? Is it forward bias or reverse bias? Very good, day. Super. Answer is A. It's forward. Pasangla, idu positive, idu negative. Idu, இந்த மாதிரி symbol diode இருந்துச்சுனா, this symbol is like P. P மாதிரி இருக்கா? So P மாதிரி இருந்தா இதான் positive, இதான் negative. So positive na forward. So answer is forward. It is not reverse. Now, why is it 0? Because threshold na ஆரம்பிக்கவே அந்த மாதிரி தான். Threshold is 0.7 volt. Okay, but we only have 0.5. So that is why the answer is 0 ampere. I hope all of you are clear. Now let's move forward to the next question. Okay, two coherent sources of intensities I and 4I superpose each other. Find the ratio of maximum and minimum intensity. Maximum intensity enadra? I max is equal to root I1 plus root I2 whole square. Okay, and I min is what? I min is root I1 minus root I2 whole square. But this is only for coherent source. Please note, this word is very important. Very important. இந்த வார்த்தை இல்லாட்டி எல்லாமே மாறிடும். Two coherent sources தான் இப்படி பண்ண முடியும். இல்லாட்டி பண்ணக்கூடாது. புரியுதா? This word is very important. Coherent important. Coherent இல்லாட்டி வேற மாதிரி சால்வ் பண்ணணும். If they are not coherent, if they are incoherent, then you have to solve by a different manner. Okay? So இதுல என்ன answer? Answer is 9. இது வந்து 9i. இது வந்து வெறும் I. So the answer is 9i and I. Because this will be I and this will be 2i. So I plus 2i, 3i whole square, 9i. Okay? This will be I. Okay? And this will be root of 4i. And this will be I, and this is minus root of 4i. Okay? So root I plus root 4i is 3 root I. Root I minus root 4i is minus root I. So when I square it, I'll get 9i. When I square it, I'll get I. So the answer is 9i and I. For incoherent, just add it. For incoherent, just add it. Like torchlight. One torchlight is I, another torchlight is I. You will just add the intensity. I plus I, 2I. It is not 4I. Okay? When you have incoherent source, it is I plus I, 2I. It will not be 4I. Example, torchlight. Torchlight is what? I plus I will give you 2I. But aduve coherent irunchana, I plus I will give you 4I. For coherent sources, it will be square. Okay? Great. So pasangla, how does resistance differ from impedance? Resistance does not depend on frequency. Impedance depends on frequency. Ilya, because your reactance is 1 by omega c, your inductive reactance is omega L. Okay? So that is the biggest difference. Okay? And resistance is generally for your DC circuit. Resistance we generally talk when we have DC circuit, and impedance we talk when we have AC circuit. Okay? So it is the resistance to an AC circuit. This is resistance to a DC circuit. Okay? Impedance, I have derived it. This is easy. You know how to derive it. It's a very important question. இதை படிச்சுக்கோங்க, நல்லா கேட்கறதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. நேத்து நான் சொல்லி கொடுத்தேன், போய் பாருங்க. சரியா? Again, resonance frequency condition. Resonance frequency condition na XL is equal to XC. So that is only resonance. So for resonance to occur, LC must be present. For resonance to occur, LC must be present. LC illama resonance varadu. LC illama resonance varadu. தயவுசெய்து வளராதீங்க. சரியா? எக்ஸாம்ல போய் தப்பா சொல்லிடாதீங்க. You need both L and C. So your resonant frequency is what? Your resonant angular frequency is 1 by root LC. Your resonant angular frequency is 1 by root LC. What are the factors on which it depends? It depends on the inductance. It depends on the capacitance. That's it. It depends on inductance and capacitance. Plot a graph showing your current with frequency. Plot a graph showing your current with frequency. It will be like this, right? Nala, it will be like this. Okay, so the peak will come at omega naught. That is your 1 by root LC. I hope all of you are clear. Yeah, this graph is clear to everybody. Please let me know, my dear boys and girls. Everybody, quick. சீக்கிரம் டப்புன்னு chatல போடுங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம முன்னாடி போகலாம். Yep, great. Yeah, this is another question, very simple. Can you try solving it? Let's see if how many of you can do it. Let's see how many of you can do it. பசங்களா முடிச்சிடலாம்டா டே. 6க்குள்ளே முடிச்சிடலாம், கவலைப்படாதீங்க. 6க்குள்ளே முடிச்சிடலாம். நீங்க போய் ரிவைஸ் பண்ணலாம். ஓகேவா? ஜீரோவா டே? தலைவர்களே, வேற லெவல் தலைவர்களே, தெரிக்க விட்றீங்க தலைவர்களே. டேய், எக்ஸாம் இன்னும் 2 ஹவர்லடா டேய். இந்த மாதிரி கொள்ளாதீங்கடா. ஓகே, வா பார்க்கலாம். நான் சொல்லி தரேன், நல்லா கவனி. இங்க பார். See, because of minus q, it will be attractive. Because of this plus q, it will be repulsive. Because of this plus q, it will be repulsive. Because of this minus q, it will be attractive. So இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். எப்படா net force 0, எப்படா net electric field 0, வாய்ப்பே இல்லை. So net electric field will be towards I cap. So the net electric field will be towards I cap. I can say that for sure. Pakka. So the direction is I cap. I cap na right side. It is towards right side. The net electric field is right side. Okay va? So pasangla, the side of the square is root 2. Side of the square na diagonal is how much? Diagonal is a root 2. So diagonal of the square is 2. That means OB is 1. That means OC is 1. That means OD is 1. That means OA is 1. Supera. இது வரைக்கும் புரிஞ்சா? Idu varaikum purincha? Are you all happy with this? Are you all clear? Shall I move forward? Idu varaikum okay va? Yes. சரியாடா, இது வரைக்கும் எல்லாருக்கும் புரிஞ்சுச்சா? நான் ஒன்றும் பெருசாக பண்ணல இது வரைக்கும். I just wrote down brief things. சரியா? Great. So இப்போ like I said, Aயும் Cயும் it will attract towards C. So Aயும் Cயும்னால you will have twice of KQ by R square. Okay, இதான் Aயும் Cயும்னால. So this is because of AC and direction is like this. Okay va? Direction is like that. And because of BD, again it will be 2KQ by 1 square. Direction is like this at O. So இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரையும் resolve பண்ணனும்னா, so BD will be like this, BD will be like this, AC will be like this. So if I have to resolve, I have to do cos 45. ஏன்னா vertical component will cancel out. Vertical components will cancel out. So the effective net electric field at O is 2KQ by R square cos 45 plus 2KQ by R square cos 45. So answer is 2 root 2 KQ. That's the answer. Okay. 2 root 2 KQ is the answer. It will be right side. It will be towards the right. It will be towards the right side. Okay. Towards I cap direction. Towards I cap direction. Are you all clear? Everybody happy? Shall I move forward? முன்னாடி போலாமாடா? Okay, let's go forward. Next one. So electron revolving. பசங்களா இதுக்கு டைரக்டா ஃபார்முலா இருக்கு. You can remember it. Current is equal to what? I think it's EV by 2 pi R, right? So can you all please note it down? Okay. So we all know current is equal to charge by time. So charge is electron, time is 2 pi R by V. So that is how you find the current. That is how you find the current. Okay. So if you do that, you'll get the answer. Okay. It is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 into V is what? 10 to the power 7 divided by 2 into pi into R. R is going to be 10 to the power minus 10. So that is your current. You can find it out now. The current will be what? 1.6 by 2 pi into 10 to the power minus 2. So that's your current. You guys can finish it off. Chariya, are you all clear? Shall I move forward? So this is a nice formula. Please remember it if you can, if you want. Okay. It's very simple. It's just from I equal to Q by T. I is equal to Q by T. What is the charge? Charge is electron. Time in 1 second, how many times it's revolving? That's what I'm finding out. In 1 second, how many times is it revolving? That is what is given by 2 pi R by V. 2 pi R by V என்னது? ஒரு செகண்ட்ல எவ்வளவு தடவை எலக்ட்ரான் சுத்தி வருது? அதான் அந்த ஃபார்முலா. அடுத்த கேள்வி. So two long parallel wires, force of attraction is given by, force of attraction is mu naught I1 I2 by 2 pi D into L. Okay, that's the formula. So just apply the formula and get the answer. Okay, so mu naught into 2.5 into 5 by 2 pi into 2.5 into length is 10. Okay, so 2.5 10 no 4 times more. Okay, then you can solve it. It's a simple question. So mu naught is what? Mu naught is 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 into, that will be 50 by 2 pi. So 2 pi 2 times. So answer is 10 to the power minus 5 Newton. That's your answer. Okay. Answer is 10 to the power minus 5 Newton. Are you all clear? Did you all like it? Yup. So they carry in opposite directions. Okay. Opposite directions na they will attract or repel. Can anybody tell? Opposite directions na they will attract or repel. Can anybody tell me? Very good. They'll repel. Okay. So these two wires will repel. They'll not attract, they'll repel. Okay. Very good. So yeah, let's move forward. Okay. Great. Yeah. Can you do this? Everybody? நிறைய பேர் கேட்டீங்களா சார் யங்ஸ் டபுள் ஸ்லிட் எப்படி சார் சொல்றது யங்ஸ் டபுள் ஸ்லிட் கேன் யூ டீச் அஸ் ஸோ ப்ளீஸ் சால்வ் இட் ஐ டீச் யூ ஹவ் டு சால்வ் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் கிர்ச்சாஃப்ஸ் லா சால்வ் பண்ணுங்க சார் வர்ஷா நேற்று வீடியோ பாரு நேற்று எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி ஐ would have solved எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி அதில் நான் கிர்ச்சாஃப்ஸ் நிறையா பண்ணியிருப்பேன் இன்னைக்கு அவ்வளோவா எடுத்துகிட்டு வரல ஏன்னா நான் விதவிதமான கேள்வி எடுத்து வர ட்ரை பண்ணுறேன் அதனால தான் யூ சி ஐ டென்ட் ரிப்பீட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ஓகே ஐ எம் ட்ரைங் டு பிரிங் ஆஸ் மச் வெரைட்டி ஆஸ் ஐ கேன் இன்னைக்கு ரிப்பீட்டட்னா ஒரே ஒரு சாப்டர் மட்டும் நான் ரிப்பீட் பண்ண போகிறேன் ரே ஆப்டிக்ஸ் ஏன்னா ரே ஆப்டிக்ஸில் 100% யூ வில் கெட் அ கொஸ்டின் 100% நீ எழுதி வச்சுக்கோ இன்னைக்கு உன் பேப்பரில் ரே ஆப்டிக்ஸில் 100% ஒரு நியூமெரிக்கல் வரும் கண்டிப்பாக ஒரு நியூமெரிக்கல் வில் கம் இன் யோர் ரே ஆப்டிக்ஸ் ஓகே வெரி குட் கிரேட் ஸோ பசங்களா என்னடா ஆன்சர் இங்கே ஸோ ஆங்குலர் செப்பரேஷன் இஸ் வாட் d sin theta is equal to n lambda. See, that is the formula for finding your angular separation. நீ formula mug அடிக்கணும்னா இதை வச்சுக்கோ உன் இஷ்டம் ஓகேவா if you want to mug up formula do this அப்படி இல்லை சார் எனக்கு வந்து புரிஞ்சுதான் சார் படிப்பேன் புரியாமல் நான் படிக்க மாட்டேன் சார் அப்படின்னு சொன்னீங்கன்னா ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் யுவர் சென்ட்ரல் பிரைட் ஃப்ரிஞ்ச் இதான் நெக்ஸ்ட் பிரைட் ஃப்ரிஞ்ச் ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் யுவர் ஆங்கிள் தீட்டா ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் யுவர் fringe width lambda d by d and this is d so tan theta is what tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent so opposite by adjacent na lambda by d varum so since we are looking at small angles then theta is equal to lambda by d so that's the answer that is the angular width of first central maxima and first maxima புரியுதா ஸோ இது ஈஸி ஸோ நான் இப்படி தான் பண்ணுவேன் இஃப் ஐ forgot the ஃபார்முலாவே எனக்கு மறந்துச்சுன்னா நான் இப்படி தான் பண்ணுவேன் ஓகேவா ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் ஹவ் ஐ வில் டூ இஃப் ஐ forgot the formula ஓகே ஆனால் இதுதான் ஆக்சுவல் ஃபார்முலா ஃபார் YDSCல மேக்ஸிமாக்கு n லாம்டா ஆனால் டைஃப்ராக்ஷனில் அப்படியே மாறும் டைஃப்ராக்ஷனில் திஸ் வில் சேஞ்ச் this condition will come for minima diffraction la இதே condition minima க்கு வரும் கரெக்ட்டா ஞாபகம் இருக்கா யார் யாருக்கெல்லாம் புரியுது I hope all of you are able to understand so YDSC diffraction they'll ask difference okay YDSC ல எல்லா மேக்ஸிமமும் intensity சேமா இருக்கும் diffraction ல ஒவ்வொண்ணா கம்மியாயிட்டே வரும் சென்ட்ரல் மட்டும் தான் பிரைட்டா இருக்கும் ஓகேவா so அந்த டிஃபரன்ஸ்லாம் தெரிஞ்சு வச்சுக்கோங்க it's very important okay I hope all of you are clear so in the formula is important make a note of it this is mainly important for angular separation கேள்வி வந்தாலே இதை நீங்க யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் angular separation கேள்வி வந்தாலே இதை யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் இப்போ நான் சால்வ் பண்ண மெத்தட் சென்ட்ரல் அண்ட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேக்ஸிமா அது கேட்டனால ஈஸி அசால்ட்டா போட்டேன் ஓகேவா அசால்ட்டா போட்டேன்னா அவன் கேட்டது சென்ட்ரல் அண்ட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேக்ஸிமா ஆனா அதுவே வேற ஏதாச்சும் கேட்டா formula is better okay formula is better so first maxima na n equal to 1 first maxima na n equal to 1 avaldanda n equal to 1 போடு அதே வரும்ல sin theta is equal to lambda by d so theta small for small angle sin theta is equal to theta both sin theta and tan theta at small angles they will be equal to theta so sin theta equal to theta theta equal to lambda by d so அதே மாதிரி சால்வ் பண்ணு சேம் ஆன்சர் புரியுதா ஓகேவா கிரேட் ஸோ இப்போ அடுத்த கேள்வி the distance between the two maxima on a screen 50 centimeter from the slit என்னடா கேட்குறான் ஓகே So the screen is 50 centimeter from the slit. So screen is 50 centimeter means D is 50 and small d is 100 lambda. Okay, because the slits are separated. Slit separation na small d. Slit separation na small d by 100 wavelength. So 100 lambda is small d. So fringe width is lambda by lambda d by d. So lambda into capital D by small d. Small d is 100 lambda. So the fringe width is half a centimeter. The fringe width is half a centimeter because distance between two maxima, that is nothing but fringe width. Okay, are you all clear? Everybody happy with this? Shall I move forward? Great. Okay. Yeah, this is again from ray optics. Many people are asking, sir, in the my KLV solve panunga, sir. Okay. Where will we use the other one, sir? Backbencher, that is for minima. Okay. Adon lambda by 2. Adon nee thappa eludra. Lambda by 2 varnu. Seriya? Adon nee thappa eludira lambda by 2 varnu. Backbencher. Seriya? Adu vandu for minima in YDSE, or if you are using for diffraction, that will be maxima. Okay, ஏனா YDSE க்கு diffraction க்கு அப்படியே condition reverse ஆகும். Condition reverse ஆகும். Okay, great. So can you all try to solve this, everybody? Hey, the answer is this one is there, right? So object is inside. This is the refractive surface. Okay, this is the surface where refraction takes place. Okay, so what is the object distance? So object distance, do you all agree, is -3? This is the object distance. Object distance is -3 and your radius of curvature is -6. Light is traveling from inside to outside. So light is traveling from inside to outside. So light vara direction na positive. Light vara direction na positive. Correcta? Light vara direction na positive. Purida? So adanal U -3, R -6. And N1, this is N2. Okay? So N2 by V minus N1 by U is equal to N2 minus N1. N2 enadra? N2 R. N2 R. So N2 minus N1 by R. What is R? R is -6. So solve it, get the answer. Can you guys complete it? Everybody? Can you all finish it off? Please do it fast. Quick, 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 quick. Muchirengla. So what will that be? So where is the image formed? The image will be formed here. 2.4 centimeter from the curvature, from the refracting surface. 2.4 centimeter from the refracting surface. Super. Did you all like it? Are you all clear? Everybody happy? The real depth by apparent depth, you can't use it here, daddy. It's a curved surface. Okay? You can't use that. It's a curved surface. Okay, that is when you have swimming pool like a flat surface. No. Inga apdi use panna mudiyadhu. Okay, don't do that. Inga apdi use panna mudiyadhu, don't do that. Okay? See, what you are saying is for flat surface where the radius of curvature is infinity. So idile radius of curvature infinity potina nee solradhu varum. Nee try panni par. Idile nee radius of curvature infinity potina nee solradhu varum. Okay, wow. That's wrong because here it's a curved surface. So don't say real depth by apparent depth. அதெல்லாம் சொல்லாதீங்க. அவ்வளோ straightforward கிடையாது. You have to use this formula. Why -3? Why use -3? Because light is coming from inside to outside. From object only light starts coming, right? Okay. So from object only light is coming. So the direction of light is taken to be positive. The direction of light is taken to be positive. That's what I am assuming. That's what I am assuming. I am taking the direction in which light is traveling to be positive. புரியுதா? So உள்ளேந்து வெளியே வரதுதான் positive. Great. So yeah, let's go forward to the next one. Next question, can you all do it? என்னடா கேக்குறானுங்க இங்க? Yeah, do it, no? It's a nice question. So இதெல்லாம் நல்ல நல்ல கேள்விடா. It's all good question. Like I said, ray optics தான் நல்ல டஃப்பான கேள்வி வரதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. Okay. Ray optics தான் நல்ல டஃப்பான கேள்வி வரதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. Vidhar is saying, sir, you only told if it is inside the circle it's positive. That is for lens da. When we are solving lens, you can do that. But here it is different. Okay. Here it is different. The object is inside. The starting point itself is inside. So from there only light is coming. Okay. Great. So now I will try to solve this question. These are all very nice questions, pasangla. They are not very easy. They are very tricky. So you need to use your brain. Chumma you can't answer. Okay. So please listen carefully. So what is the refractive index of that? 1.5. So what is the focal length of that? The focal length of that is what? Can you all help me? 1 by f is equal to 0.5 into 1 by infinity minus of 1 by r. R எவ்வளோடா? R is 15. Minus 15. Why minus 15? Because this is like this. So R will be measured to the left. So R, if it is measured to the left, it is negative. So f is equal to plus 30. Okay, wow. So the first lens is a converging lens of focal length 30. Okay, wow. So appo parallel vara rays or a convex lens la focal length 30 na they will meet 30 centimeter away. Correct? Purida. They will meet 30 centimeter away. Purida da. Are you guys able to understand? So நான் வந்து என்ன பண்ணிருக்கேன்னா முதல் லென்ஸோட focal length கண்டுபிடிக்கிறேன். Lens makers formula. Lens makers formula என்னது? 1 by f is equal to mu minus 1. Mu minus 1 is 0.5 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Okay va? How 0.5 ah? Mu minus 1 ra day. Mu minus 1 ra. 1.5 minus 1. Okay, I'll explain that. 1.5 minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. சரியா? Okay. So, இப்போ 1 by r1. r1 வந்து infinity. ஏன்னா plane surface. Plane surface, radius of curvature is infinity. Plane surface, radius of curvature is infinity. Okay. Minus 1 by r2. r2 வந்து the second surface. So, that is part of this sphere. இந்த sphere லேந்து வெட்டி எடுக்கிறாங்க. So, இந்த sphere center is here. So I am measuring against the direction of light. I am measuring against the direction of light. So it is negative. That's why minus 15. They gave 15 centimeter, minus 15. So focal length is 30. So focal length 30 na convex lens, in a converging lens. Parallel rays will meet at the focus, correct? Parallel rays will meet at the focus, correct? Yes. அப்போ இப்படி parallel வரது 30 சென்டிமீட்டர்ல மீட் ஆகுமா? 30 சென்டிமீட்டர்னா it will be here 10 centimeter here. So the object now for the second lens is plus 10 centimeter. So the object distance for the second lens is plus 10 centimeter. Okay. Second lens or focal length, the focal length for the second lens is 1.5 minus 1 by r1 1 by r1 minus 1 by R2. So focal length is minus 30. For the second length, F is equal to minus 30. So what is V? Length formula 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. 1 by V is equal to 1 by 10 minus 1 by 30. LCM எடுத்தா என்னடா வரும் into 3. So 2 by 30 is equal to 1 by 15. So final answer V is equal to 15 centimeter. That's the right answer. So the final image will be 15 centimeter from the second lens. It will be like this. ஏனா முதல் ஃபார்ம் ஆறது இப்படி இருக்கும் இன்வெர்ட்டடா அது அப்படியே அங்க வரும். Okay, are you all clear? Shall I move forward? Yes, I'll drink water, guys. Okay, so shall I proceed? Okay, next question. Obtain the electrostatic potential energy for the system. So you have an equilateral triangle of side A. You have Q, you have 2Q, you have minus 3Q. So let's call this 1, let's call this 2, let's call this 3. So first I'll find out U12, U23, U31. That's it. In the moon interaction எழுதினா போதும். Okay வா? U12 is what? K Q1 Q2 by R. This is K Q1 Q2 by R. This is K Q1 Q2 by R. Now add all of them. If I add all of them, what will I get? KQ square by A. KQ square by A. 2 minus 6 minus 3. So that's going to be minus 7. So the answer is minus 7 KQ square by A. Did you all get that? That is the total potential energy. Okay. Minus 7 KQ square by A. That is the total potential energy of the system. Okay, va? Are you all clear? And pasangla, the number of interactions is NC2. The number of interactions is NC2. So, மூணு சார்ஜ் இருந்துச்சுன்னா எவ்வளோ எழுதணும்? 3 இது எழுதணும். புரியுதா? அது ரொம்ப முக்கியம். ஏன்னா அதில் தான் பசங்க தப்புடுவாங்க. 3 இருந்துச்சுன்னா எவ்வளோ இன்ட்ராக்ஷன்? 3C2. 3C2 is how much? 3C2 is 3. So I have to write 3 terms. 4 சார்ஜ் இருந்துச்சுன்னா 6 term வரும். 4 சார்ஜ் இருந்துச்சுன்னா 6 term வரும். ஏன்னா 4C2 is 6. ஏன்னா 4C2 is 6. புரியுதா? So ஒரு ஸ்கொயர்ல 4 சார்ஜ் கொடுத்துட்டு பொட்டன்ஷியல் எனர்ஜி கேட்டாங்கன்னா you have to write 6 terms. You have to write 6 terms. Don't forget that. 4 மட்டும் எழுதிட்டு முட்டை மாதிரி வாங்கிட்டு வருவேன். Don't write 4 terms, you have to write 6 terms. Okay, great. So let's move forward. Next kelvi. So pasangla, please solve this. Everybody, let's do this quickly. Okay. In the previous question is 1 by 15 ah. Ishwar, 1 by V is 1 by 15 ra dey. Reciprocate pandra. 1 by V is 1 by 15. So reciprocate panna, it will be 15 na Ishwar. Check pannu. Chariya. How is it infinity? Radius of curvature for a flat surface for plane mirror is infinity. Radius of curvature for a flat surface is infinity. Because radius of curvature another the radius of the sphere from which you are cutting that. Okay va? Nee or flat surface vettununa, that flat surface should be part of a very big sphere. That sphere or the radius should be infinity. Appada you can get a plane surface. Adala radius of curvature for a plane surface is infinity. Purida? Are you all clear? So now shall we solve this question? Okay, let's try to solve this question. It's a very simple question, daddy. In a circuit, it's a RC circuit. Correct? It's a RC circuit. Okay, so what is XC? What is the capacitive reactance? It is 1 by omega C. It is 1 by omega. Omega evolda? Omega is 2 pi F. 2 pi F. F is 50. F is 50. 2 pi F into C. What is C? C is 250 by pi. 250 by pi microfarad. Microfarad na mala pona 10 power 6. So now 10 power 6 will be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 2 into 50, 100 into 250. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. So 1000 by 25. 1000 by 25 is 40. So XC is 40 ohms. So the capacitive reactance is 40 ohms. Super. Idu varaikum purincha. Shall I move forward? Are you all clear until now? Yes. So shall I move forward? So XC is 40. Now R is, resistor is how much? Resistor is 30. So what is impedance? Impedance is equal to R square plus XC square. Sir, XL illaya sir. Day. Inge inductor illada. Verum RC danda. So appa idana impedance. Impedance is equal to 30 square plus 40 square. So how much is impedance? Impedance is 50. Impedance is 50. So how much is the current? The current in the circuit is how much? The current in the circuit is how much? Can we all figure it out? So current is equal to V by Z. So this is your RMS. Correct? RMS. What they gave is RMS. So the RMS value of current is going to be 200 by 50, which is equal to 4. So 4 ampere is the RMS value of the current. 4 ampere is the RMS value of the current. Chariya? Voltage drop across resistor. So across resistor, voltage drop is IR. So IR is 4 into 30, which is 120 volt. And voltage drop across capacitor is I into capacitive reactance. So that is going to be 4 into 40. That is going to be 160 volt. Okay, wow. Now, what is the algebraic sum of these two? Sir, idu renduthiyum add panna. Idu resistance, idu capacitance. Idu renduthiyum add panna 280 varudhu sir. 280 varudhu sir. Ana nammata irukadhe 200 dhaan. Enna sir? Tappu solli thareenga. Idu renduthiyum add panna 280 varudhu. Ana nammata irukadhe 200 dhaan. What is the mistake? If yes, what is the paradox? What is the paradox? The paradox is they both are out of phase. Idu rendume same phase they are 90 degrees away. They are 90 degrees away. They are out of phase. So they are 90 degrees away. The resistor will be like this and capacitive voltage will be like this. So ipa 120 160 ipo vectorial add pannu. Sir, 120 square plus 160 square correct varudhu sir. Neenga sonna mai 200 varudhu sir. Super ipo massa. So that is the paradox. So don't add it directly because they are not in phase. Only if they are in phase you can add it. Only if they are in phase you can add it. But here they are not in phase. They are out of phase. Okay, not exactly out of phase, but they are having some phase difference. Okay, so phase difference irukanaala you have to add them vectorially or using phasor diagram. Okay, got it? Did you like it? So that is how you solve it. I hope you enjoyed it. Next question. Shall I move forward? Yeah. R1 left side sir. Day R1 na model ra. இப்ப இப்படி இருக்குல. இப்படி இருந்துச்சுனா இதோட சர்ஃபேஸ் இதோட இதுதான் R1 இதான் R2. எப்பவுமே ஓகேவா? இப்படி இருந்துச்சுனா இதான் R1 இதான் R2. எப்பவுமே ஓகேவா? and இப்படி இருந்துச்சுனா இதான் R1 This R2. R1 is always in the front. R2 is the one in the back. Okay. Are you all clear? Okay. So let's go to the next question. இது முச்சாச்சுல அடுத்து தானே அடுத்து இதை ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க LCR circuit நீங்க ஆசைப்பட்டீங்கல நீங்க தான் ஆசைப்பட்டீங்க LCR circuit. What is LCR circuit? You have all of them. So can you try doing this? Can you try doing this, everybody? Quick. Capacitance plus pi by 2. Capacitance la current leads the voltage. Day. Current leads the voltage by pi by 2. Okay. So I wrote voltage. So it will be like what I wrote only. Correct? Day. Peak voltage சொன்னாங்கன்னா V. Peak voltage சொல்லாட்டி இந்த மாதிரி 200 volts சொல்லியிருந்தானா இது RMS. சரியா? அவங்களே சொல்லுவானுங்க. Peak voltage சொன்னாதான் it is V0. Otherwise it is VRMS. சரியா? So பசங்களா இந்த மாதிரி கேள்வி வந்தாலே first find your capacitive reactance, your inductive reactance. Okay va? Now it is at resonance. If it is at resonance, amplitude of current is just V by R. Correct? Ena at resonance. At resonance, amplitude of current is just V by R. So answer is 10 amps. Correct? ரொம்ப ஈஸிடா. ஏன்னா ரெசனன்ஸ்ல கேக்குறான்ல, ரெசனன்ஸ்ல இது ரெண்டும் கேன்சல் ஆயிரும். ரெசனன்ஸ்ல இது ரெண்டும் கேன்சல் ஆயிரும். So Z is basically R. Okay. So what is the resonant frequency? Resonant frequency is 1 by root LC. 1 by root LC. வேற என்ன கேக்குறான்? Average power transferred in one cycle. Average power transfer is I square R, whatever. I square R, so it will be 2000 watt. So 2000 watt will be the answer. Because the average power transfer is I square R because all of these are RMS values. நான் யூஸ் பண்றது எல்லாமே RMS value. So you can use DC formula. So DC currentல நம்ம current electricity என்ன பண்ணுவோமோ அது எல்லாமே இங்க யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். ஓகேவா? Potential drop across the capacitor. Potential drop across the capacitor is current into IC. So that is going to be 10 into current into XC, which is current into capacitive reactance. Capacitive reactance is 1 by omega C. Omega is what? Omega is 1 by root LC. So root LC by C. So it is going to be 10 into root of L by C. So it is 10 into root of L என்னதுரா? L வந்து 2 by C வந்து 50 into 10 to the power 6. So it will be what? 10 to the power 5. So 20 into 10 to the power 4. 20 into 10 to the power 4. So that will be 10 into 20 by 5 is 4. Root of 4 is 2. Root of 10 to the power 4 is 10 to the power 2. So again it's going to be 2000. That is the potential drop across the capacitor. Okay va? Are you all clear? Everybody happy? Shall I move forward? Great. So that's it. Let's go ahead. Next one. Can you all try doing this? Everybody please try to solve it. Quick. சீக்கிரம் டாடே. Pasangla, try to solve this. I'll just drink water and come. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. Try to solve this question. Give me 1 minute. Okay. Did you finish it? Muchingala. I hope you guys have done it. Let's try to solve it. It's a very simple question again. Okay. So Young's double slit experiment. SS2, SS1. So inga path difference is lambda by 4. Okay va? So now if S2P, S1P, what should be the path difference? So S2P minus S1P, if it is equal to minus lambda by 4, it will be central maxima. Correct? Ilya? Hey, the derivation illada. This is not derivation, it's just concept. It is just concept. Okay va? Yeah, sir. Ena pasangla path difference epapala multiple of lambda va irukko, appo you will have constructive interference. Okay. Path difference epapala multiples of lambda va irukko, appapala you will have constructive interference. Eppo destructive interference na, when your path difference is a multiple, odd multiple of lambda by 2. Odd multiple of lambda by 2. So ipa iduve S2P minus S1P வந்து lambda by 4 இருந்தா, இப்போ இது ரெண்டுத்தையும் சேர்த்து போட்டினா the total path difference will be lambda by 2. So அப்போ you will have destructive interference. இதுல you will have constructive interference. So அந்த மாதிரி you can list down S2P minus S1P. If it is 3 lambda by 4, then you will have constructive interference. அப்புறம் S2P minus S1P, if you have 5 lambda by 4, again you will have destructive interference. So what is the general formula? The general formula is 4n plus 3 lambda by 4 is for constructive interference, and 4n plus 1 lambda by 4 is for destructive interference. Avaldanda, idanda answer. Okay. Are you all clear? I hope all of you are happy with this. So this is how you solve it. Okay. This is how you solve it. This is the general answer. It's a nice question. It's not too simple. It's not too difficult also if you think about it. Okay. So let's move forward. Article pola. Day either solve pannida. An object is placed in front of a lens which forms its erect image. So magnification is V by U for a lens. That is equal to 3. So V is equal to 3U. And power is what? Power is 5. So power is 5 na, that is 1 by F. So F is equal to 1 by 5 meter. 1 by 5 meter na 20 centimeter. So F plus 20 centimeter, V and U, that's the relation. So 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. So V is equal to 3U. Okay. V is equal to 3U. So substitute V as 3U and solve it. So now I can take LCM. So I'll multiply by 3. So I'll get minus 2 by 3U is equal to 1 by 20. So U is equal to minus 40 by 3. And V is equal to minus 40 centimeter. So that's your answer. I hope all of you liked it. Okay. Everybody clear? Shall I move forward? Seekramada. Explain once. Day, இதெல்லா magnification lens formula. V by U is equal to 3. ஏன்னா அவன் சொல்லியிருக்கான் magnification 3 ன்னு. So அப்ப V is equal to 3U. ஓகேவா? அப்புறம் power வந்து 5D. So power of lens is 5D னா power is equal to 5. Power வந்து 1 by focal length. Power வந்து 1 by focal length. So F is equal to 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is equal to centimeter convert பண்ணா 20 centimeter. 20 centimeter. இல்லையா? Sir, not this sir, previous question. The previous question on the it is based on path difference. It is based on path difference. Pasangla, if the path difference is n lambda, then you have constructive interference. If the path difference is n plus 1 by 2 lambda, then you have destructive interference. Okay va? So நான் வந்து path difference n lambda கொண்டு வர ட்ரை பண்றேன். உன்னை புரிய வைக்கிறதுக்கு. ஓகேவா? ஏனா இப்போ இங்க பாத்தீனா இந்த ஆரம்பத்திலே path difference lambda by 4. புரியுதா? ஆரம்பத்திலே இவங்க ரெண்டு பேருக்கும் path difference lambda by 4. So lambda by 4 ஆரம்பத்திலே path difference. புரியுதா? Are you all able to get it? So now இப்போ அடுத்த movementல what should be the path difference so that you will have constructive interference or destructive interference. அதான் அவன் கேக்குறான். புரியுதா? So lambda by 4 plus அடுத்ததுல வர path difference, if it is giving you n lambda, then you have constructive interference. Lambda by 4 plus அடுத்ததுல வர path difference, if it is giving you n plus 1 by 2 lambda, then you have destructive interference. அவ்வளவுதான்டா. இதான்டா லாஜிக். இப்போ சூப்பரா? Are you all clear? Everybody happy? So shall I move forward? Okay, great. So this is what I said. இப்போ இத வச்சு நான் சொன்னதை யோசித்து பாரு. இத வச்சு பின்னாடி போய் நான் சொன்னதை யோசித்து பாரு. உனக்கு புரியும். ஓகேவா? Great. So இத நான் முடிச்சிட்டேன். I think this everybody understood. Next. Okay, consider two identical point charges at 0,0 and a,0. So 0,0 ல ஒரு point charge and a,0 ல you have a point charge. Okay, is there any point on the line joining them at which electric field is 0? Yes, in between electric field will be 0 because they will oppose each other. Okay, so yes, there will be a point halfway in the middle of both of them where the electric field is 0. Okay, is there anywhere electric potential 0? No, electric potential will not be 0 because electric potential is scalar. So it will be kq by r and kq by l minus r. So both will get added up. So potential will not be 0 but field can be 0. So இது வாய்ப்பு இல்லை. Potential 0 வாய்ப்பு இருக்கா? Potential 0 ஆகாது. ஓகேவா? Are you all clear? Very good. Next question. Try to solve this. இது ஏற்கனவே பண்ணிட்டோம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். But anyway, do it. இது ஏற்கனவே சால்வ் பண்ணியாச்சு. இது ஏற்கனவே நான் சொல்லி கொடுத்துருக்கேன். நேத்தே நம்ம சால்வ் பண்ணோம் இந்த கேள்வியை. நேத்தே நம்ம இந்த கேள்வி சால்வ் பண்ணுவோம். எப்போ சார் முடியும்? டேய் இன்னும் ஒரு 10 கேள்விடா. நீங்க தான்டா ஆசைப்பட்டீங்க. டேய் சார் 100 questions கொண்டு வாங்க சார். நான் கொண்டு வந்ததே 70 ஸ்லைட் தான்டா. ஸோ 70ஆவது முடிச்சிடலாம். இன்னொரு 15 minutes. நீங்க அப்படி ரிவைஸ் பண்ணா போய் ரிவைஸ் பண்ணுங்க ப்ளீஸ். ஓகேவா? இன்னொரு 15 minutes தான். We will try to wrap it up. Okay. Session 4:30க்குலாம் ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சு. I started this session at 4:30. Okay, very good. So shall we discuss this? Day இதுல வந்து maximum EMF வந்து டைரக்டா ஃபார்முலாடா. Maximum EMF is NBA omega. Okay, NBA omega, I have taught you this. இதான் maximum EMF. Max. ஓகேவா? ஏன்னா sin omega t வரும். maximumனால sin omega t is 1. ஓகேவா? sin omega t is 1. Great. So now you can figure it out. N is what? N is 100. B is what? B is 0.8. A is what? A is 0.5. Omega is what? Omega is 60. Okay. So what will that be? Can you guys help me? 40. So it's 2400. So 2400 is your answer. Power dissipated is V square by R. Power dissipated is V square by R. So that will be what? 2400 into 2400 by R. So it is 57600. So you guys can figure it out. 5.76 into 10 to the power 4. 5.76 into 10 to the power 4. Okay, yeah, that's it. Let's go forward. A concave mirror of focal length 12 forms a 3 times magnified virtual image. So magnification is 3. So minus V by U is equal to 3. So V is equal to minus 3u. Focal length is minus 12 because concave. Concave nale focal length minus 12. So 1 by V plus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. Mirror formula. So 1 by V plus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. So take LCM, multiply by 3, multiply by 3. So minus 1 plus 3 by 3U is equal to 1 by 12, minus 12. Okay, wow. So what is U? U is equal to minus 12 into 2, right? Minus 24 by 3. So U is equal to minus 8. So minus 8 is the answer. I hope you liked it. Good? Nalla kelviya? Pidichiruncha? Sandoshama? So U is equal to minus 8. That's the answer. So it's not very easy, right? Mirror formula you should not find it difficult. Okay, great. Let's go to the next one. The focal length of objective and eyepiece of compound microscope are 1 and 2.5. So what is the formula? Magnification is equal to L by F naught into D by Fe for infinity. Ana iduve near point keta. For near point keta, you should write 1 plus D by Fe. Okay, inga adu telivave mention pannala. So I am taking it as far point. Okay. So near point na idan formula, far point na adan formula. Okay va? Adu far point is near point. Far point na infinity, near point na least distance of distinct vision, 25 centimeter. Okay. So F naught evlo? F naught 1. Fe evlo? Fe vandu 2.5. D evlo? D vandu 25. So 10 times. So L is equal to 30 centimeter. Okay. L is equal to 30 centimeter. That's the right answer. Direct formula. Nothing else. Let's go. Artha kelvi. The refractive index of two media are 2 and root 2. What is the critical angle? So at critical angle, your angle of refraction is 90. At critical angle, your angle of refraction is 90. So denser to rarer. So denser to rarer. So denser is 2, rarer is root 2. So mu1 into sine IC is equal to mu2 into sine 90. So 2 into sine IC is equal to root 2 into 1. So sine IC is root 2 by 2, which is 1 by root 2. So IC is 45 degree. So the critical angle is 45 degree. Okay, va? The critical angle is 45 degree. Are you all clear? Everybody? Yeah, that's how you solve it. Next one. Okay, can you guys do this? Day, lens thana nariya kekkraningappa. Egapatta kelvi. Egapatta kelvi. Yes. Okay. So, shall we solve it? Let's do this. Let's finish it off. Why to waste it? Okay. So, it's in front of a convex lens. Focal length is minus 1 meter or plus 1 meter. Convex is always positive. Convex is always positive. And image we need to find. Object distance is minus 5. So 1 by V minus of 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. So 1 by V is equal to 1 by 1 minus 1 by 5, which is equal to 4 by 5, which implies V is equal to 1.25. So V is equal to 1.25. That is the position of the image. So V is equal to plus 1.25 meters. That is the position of the image. Okay, va? And what is the height of the image? So magnification is V by U, which is equal to height of image by height of object. So V is 1.25. U is what? U is minus 5. That is equal to height of image by height of object. So this will be 1, this will be 4 times. So height of image will be 1.8 by 4 with a minus sign. So it is minus 0.45 meters. So that is the height of the image. It will be inverted. It will be inverted. So height of image is 45 centimeter. Height of image is 45 centimeter. It will be inverted. Okay. I hope you liked it. It was a good question. I liked it. Okay. So shall I move forward? I hope you are all clear. Let's go. Next one. The radius of curvature of two surfaces of a concave lens are 20 centimeter each. So concave either on the radius of curvature is 20. So this will be minus 20. And this will be plus 20. Why? Because idola sphere inga irukku. So right side is plus 20. Idola sphere inga irukku. So left side is minus 20. So that's why R1 is minus 20, R2 is plus 20. Okay. So power is minus 5. So power is equal to minus 5. That means 1 by focal length. So focal length is minus 1 by 5, which is minus 0.2 meters, which is minus 20 centimeter. So focal length is minus 20. So what is focal length formula? Focal length formula 1 by f is equal to mu minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. So 1 by minus 20 is mu minus 1 into minus 1 by 10. Correct? So minus minus cancel, 10 cancel. So 1 by 2 is equal to mu minus 1. So mu is equal to 1 plus 1 by 2, which is 1.5. So 1.5 is the answer. Super. So 1 plus 1.5 is, 1 plus half is 1.5. That's the answer. It's a very nice question. Very nice question. So eppullam kekranga par. Ella mix and match. Mix and match they're asking. Okay. Shall I move forward? Yes. Let's go to the next one. Differentiate between closest approach and impact parameter. Day impact parameter on the Rutherford experiment. Rutherford experiment la nucleus lende number particle trajectory from the distance from the center of the nucleus. What is the distance of the trajectory? That's called impact parameter. Impact parameter is the distance of our trajectory from the nucleus of our atom. Okay, that is called impact parameter. Whereas distance of closest approach na rend charges, if they are coming together, if they are coming to meet but they are like charges, so after a certain point they will repel. Okay, so they will come towards each other, they will stop and then they will repel. So when they stop, the moment when they stop, that time only distance is nearest. So that is called distance of closest approach. Distance of closest approach na, it will come closer, it will become zero velocity and then it will go back. So the point when your velocity becomes zero, when they are closest to each other, that is called distance of closest approach. Okay, wow. So distance of closest approach, how do you find here? The kinetic energy will be converted to potential energy. The kinetic energy will be converted to potential energy. What is potential energy? K ZE into 2E by D square. By D. Potential energy. K Q1 Q2 by R. So now, why K Q1 is ZE? Because Z is 79 electrons. And alpha particle is 2 electrons. Alpha particle is 2 electron. This nucleus is 79 electrons. So now solve it. Solve for D, you will get the answer. Okay. Now solve for D, you will get the answer. Okay va? Purincha? Easy-a? Munadi polama? Okay, let's go forward. Now try to solve this. So we know I is equal to NEAVD in the first wire. Okay, and the same current flows to the next one because they are joined in series. So because they are joined in series, same current. Okay. Now take the ratio. The ratio is what? NA by NB into VDA by VDB. So the ratio of the drift velocity, will be equal to NB by NA. So it is equal to 1 by 1.5. That's the answer. 1 by 1.5 is the answer. Okay. What is K? Day. K is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Okay. 9 into 10 to the power 9. SI units. Okay, wow. Very good. Mega is 10 power 6, sir. Yes. Mega is 10 power 6. Mega electron volt na 10 power 6. Na tappa eldhina na. Did I write 10 power minus 6? Guys, mega is 10 power 6. I am sorry if I wrote it wrong. I think I should have written it correctly only. Theriyala. Video pinali poi paarenga. Mega is 10 power 6. Okay va? Mega electron volt na 10 power 6 electron volt. Okay. So in the question over ra. Romba easy. Formulas marakadinga. Next one. This is, again we have done this. Try to solve this. Okay. பசங்களா சீக்கிரம்டா டேய் முச்சலண்டா இன்னும் 2-3 கேள்வி தான் இருக்கும். We'll finish it off. Please try to do it. Quick. Okay, Raghavan, thank you. So let's solve this. Two convex lens of focal length 15 cm. So ரெண்டு convex lens வந்து நம்ம தள்ளி வைக்கிறோம். ஓகேவா? So ரெண்டு convex lens இருக்கு. ஒண்ணுத்துக்கு வந்து focal length 15, இன்னொன்னுக்கு வந்து focal length 10. They are placed coaxially at a distance of d apart. An object is kept at a distance of 30 cm in front of A. So in front of the first lens, I am keeping an object 30 cm. Okay, wow. So object is at 30 cm. Focal length evlo? Focal length is 15. Now, focal length 15, object 30 na, the object is at center of curvature. So the image will also be at center of curvature. But inverted. Correcta? Supera? Massa? Vera level? Ipo purincha? Did you all like it? First step purincha? Idu varaikum ellarkum sandoshama? Ipo pasangla, they want the final image to be parallel to principal axis. So parallel to principal axis na enna artham? This should be at focus for the second lens. ரெண்டாவது லென்ஸுக்கு இது ஃபோக்கஸ்ல இருக்கணும். So ரெண்டாவது லென்ஸோட ஃபோக்கஸ்னா focal length of ரெண்டாவது lens is 10. அப்ப this distance is 10. So D is 40. சம கேள்வியில மாசா? Did you like it? போடுறா ஒரு AD square. வேற லெவல் கேள்வி. I hope you enjoyed it. This is how you solve. Okay? It's a very nice question. Okay? So yeah, let's move forward. I hope you all liked it. If any question, please ask me. Calculate the de Broglie wavelength associated with. Yeah, I will tell you the formula. See, de Broglie wavelength is h by mv. But we can write energy is equal to half mv square. So 2m into energy is equal to m square v square. So mv is equal to root 2me. So mv க்கு பதிலா I can write root of 2me. That's it. That's the formula. So energy they have given, proton mass you know. Apply all of this, find it out. So this is the formula for this question. In the kelviki, idha formula. Mass of proton, you guys know. Mass of proton and mass of neutron are almost same. You guys know that. I think it's 10 power minus 27 kg. 10 power minus 27 kg. Right? 10 power minus 27 kg, 1.67, around that. Okay? And E energy they have given. Energy kuttata, mass of proton you guys know. So finish it off. It's not that difficult. It is not that difficult. Okay? How will the wavelength be affected for alpha particle? Alpha particle mass adhigam. Alpha particle mass adhigam. So it will change. Okay? It will change. The wavelength will change. It will reduce. For alpha particle of the same energy, the wavelength will reduce. Why? Because alpha particle will be higher mass. Higher mass. Chariya? Okay? That is how it will work. I hope you guys liked it. Okay, this is same question, Radhe. It's very similar to what we did. Okay. Try to do it quick. Seekram. Muchilla. Very good. 4 times the mass of proton. Dina, correct Dina. You are right. So alpha particle on the 4 times the mass of proton. The wavelength will become half. So the wavelength in case of alpha particle will be half of that of proton. That's the final answer. Okay, that's the final answer. Great. So, pasangla, muchalama. We are almost done. This is the last few questions. So, enna kuduthirukanga? So, 3a, 0. Anga vandu q irukku and 0, 4a la minus q irukku. What should be kept here so that the potential is 0? So that the potential of the system is 0. Potential energy. So 3 particles. So how many interaction? 3 interaction. 3 particles. So how many interaction? 3 interactions. So it's going to be k q1 q2 by r square. I'm sorry, not r square, r. K q1 q2 by r. Apro you will have k q1 q2 by r. Apro you will have k q1 q2 by, this is 5a, right? The distance. 3a, 4a, the distance is 5a. So now this should be 0. So now you can simplify it. Now you can simplify it. Try to solve it and get the answer. Can you guys finish it off? Please finish it off, my dear boys and girls. KQ you can take common. KQ common atta minus q by 4 plus q by 3 minus q by 5 is equal to muttai. Correct? Correct. Yeah, correct. So this anyway is 0. Right hand side is 0. So what will I get? Q by 12 is equal to q by 5. So q is equal to 12 by 5q. That's the answer. Is the answer. Okay va? Happy ya? Sandoshama? Purincha? Okay. So that is the answer. I hope all of you are clear. So that's it, pasangla. Poi revise panangla. I will see you. I will see you in the next class. Maybe for maths. I hope this session was useful.